It has been about a year since the last time I filmed a doll collection video, and the doll collection has grown quite a bit since the last time. So I think it's time for us to do an updated doll collection video. So that's what we're doing today. Hi, I'm Ryn, and welcome to Ryn.the.Dragon, where I collect things, especially dolls. My second channel is linked down below. Let's get to the collection. So, as I've said before, I filmed this video last year, and the collection has grown since then. This year, I planned it out. I was like, I'm going to organize my dolls first, and then we're going to go based on doll brand for when I'm filming this video. So we got like the Rainbow Highs together, got the Monster Highs together, we have everybody else is all like separate out into their groups, and I even reorganized them off camera and putting them in their like all the Ever After Highs together. They're finally all together. All the Monster Highs are together. I do have some stragglers, but I have them all together in their little containers because I separated Monster High and Ever After High. I'm very pleased that they're all together in their designated spots. I redecorated my desk in this process as well and made like condensed the Rainbow High, Shadow High dolls. The rest of them are in my dollhouse, which I'm not sure. You probably would have seen that video before this one, hopefully. But I'm very excited that you get to see the collection, and this is not me bragging. Well, I kind of low-key am, but not in the sense that to make other people feel bad. Just kind of proud of what I was able to do in the short amount of time that I started collecting as an adult. I started collecting December 2022, and the fact that my doll collection has grown since then so much is kind of exciting and scary at the same time. It's just like, wow, I was able to get all of these dolls, and I don't see myself slowing down really in the future. I do want to be a little bit more selective in which dolls I collect because I have a lot of duplicates, and that wasn't the intention to have as many duplicates, but I do, which is just like sometimes that happens, but not bragging in a sense to hurt you guys. I bought most of the dolls myself. The only dolls that were really bought by other people were my like Christmas. The rest of them I bought with my own money, and I created a doll fund to help me fund my collecting. I put money into a separate bank account just for buying dolls. But kind of like it's like more my fun money. Sometimes I don't buy dolls with that money, but most of the time I do. Like I do buy a new doll, like at least one new doll a month. Is usually more than that. But at least $1 a month go, and that pull money from there. And if I need money to come out of that account to fund something that I need, then I do that as well, or I just pay it from that account. Because I made it a checking account, so I can just like pay with that card and not go into the other fund, because that's the like bills and stuff. But yeah, that is what I've done in the last year. I created that, and I'm very pleased that it's been working, and I haven't had to like do other things. The only time I actually end up buying dolls with the other account is when I'm buying groceries from Walmart, and I like, slip a doll in there, but that doesn't happen very often. But yes, but let's get into the doll collection. I'm very excited for you to see all the dolls that I have, and you'll be actually not surprised to see how many I have of Monster High, because it is a lot. Not as well as other people, but I'm working on it. I do want to, I also want to stay focused on like trying to get characters that I already have, because I do have enough duplicates for now, and I need some more obscure characters. So I think I'll work on that this year, trying to get some more obscure characters. But let's get into actually seeing my doll collection. So the first dolls I'm going to show you are my 6-inch dolls. While these aren't all of them, they are most of them and have them all displayed on a shelf together. I have Magic Missy's Pixlings, Rainbow Brights, and Strawberry Shortcakes. One of them is missing, but I'll include a picture of her when the time comes. We have Flitta, Amber, Dearly. I renamed her either Fawn or Fauna. I can't remember, but I did rename her. And we have Winter. I need to get more Magic Missy's Pixlings. I need to get Angelica. I need Angelica. But we have the Rainbow Brights. We have Tickled Pink. Stormy goes right here in between these two. She's missing right now. Don't know where she is right now, but I will find her. Then we have Rainbow Bright, and then my Strawberry Shortcakes. We have Strawberry Shortcake, Plum Pudding, and Orange Blossom. These two groups of dolls, I want more. I love their posability. They have articulation in their wrist, elbows, and knees, and I think also their ankles. And I think that's really cool for their size, and I really want them to come out with more. I have seen other ones. I just haven't seen them for purchase, and I really want them to come out. I don't know if they will or not. I really hope they do, because I think they're really cool, especially for their size. Like, posable and 6 inches, pocket-sized dolls, and I love them. Now I'm going to show you the Rainbow High, Shadow High dolls that I have on display. I did have to Google image search some of their names because I couldn't remember them. Okay. Heather, Monique, Lola, Junior High Bella, the only Junior High doll I have. Carla, Veronica, Bella, Pinky, Lila, Veronica, yes, Naomi, Delilah, Sunny, Harley, Robin, Natasha, Luna, and Chanel. And now for the dolls that aren't currently being displayed. We have Demi, Ash, Ainsley, Uma, Lavender, Violet, Nicole, Rosie, and Eliza. Now we're going to do the rest of the dolls that are on my desk. These dolls don't have a ton in my collection, so they're just sitting on the desk. But these are not all of my miscellaneous dolls, just the ones on my desk currently. First up, we have Jeannie from I'm Dream of Jeannie. Love her. And I found out that she actually is posable, so kind of want to get out of this box so I can pose her and stuff. And we also have Anthony, and he exists. This is the only version of him that's actually like a doll. We have Wednesday from Living Dead dolls. We have my own one and only LOL Surprise, and her name is Wellflower. My friend got her, and when I watched their video, I wanted her, so I had my mom get her for me for Christmas. So yeah. And then we have my giant porcelain Aurora. I need more Auroras. She looks very beautiful as a porcelain doll, and so I need to collect more porcelain Auroras. And I got for like $2. And then we have Avia. She's not the only Monster High doll I have, but she is one of the more harder to display ones. And then we have Wedding Mavis. And then we have my one Dream Bestie. I need to get more Dream Besties. Don't worry. It's on my list. I got her on sale. So I just need to get the rest of them now. Next, we're going to be doing my random dolls. The ones I only have like 1 or 2 of. Maybe 3. I just have a smaller amount of these dolls. And they're kind of random and don't have their own like section. So we're just going to put them all together. Starting off, I have one Equestria girl. Twilight Sparkle. Her hair has been cut. I got her at like a market. I wouldn't necessarily call it a flea market, but it has that flea market kind of aspect to it, where it's like a bunch of different booths. got her, and I personally want to get at least the other 5 for the main 6. They have really cute dolls. I also would rather prefer to get the ones that, have feet. I can accept that the Bratz, their feet are removable, but not every other brands. Where's your feet? And mostly because of nostalgia. I'm kind of used to them not with feet, their feet coming off. But these, they have some with the feet, and those are the ones I want to get. But I do have this one. Next up, my one mermaid doll. Well, I have 2, but this one is kind of permanently a mermaid unless I rebody her, which I'm not planning on doing. She has a very long hair, like very long hair. It's about the same size as her. That's how long it is. And if it was out of the style, it would be even longer. And so it will be in this style forever because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's not. I do need to trim some of it because some of it's longer than her hair. And I can't remember her name. I can't remember if it's like River or not. I'll probably end up putting her name somewhere if I remember. I got her for $8 at Walmart on clearance, obviously. And I want to get at least one more. I can see myself getting like a maximum of 4 because I have saw one that I really wanted that doesn't have the same tail, but the other one I definitely wanted to have the same tail. If I got 2, I think I'd be satisfied with 2, but I would like to get 4 max and have them all be like a friend group. At first I was like, I wanted to get the whole doll line with the glitter tail, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna try to find 3 other ones and call it a day. There's one that I really want that's kind of hard to get now, and I never saw it in store, and I wasn't really trying to collect these, but I liked this one, and I don't want her to be lonely, which is probably a bad reason to collect more. But I'm going to get the ones that I actually like how they look, and they'll probably get a shelf eventually where they're all together. And yeah, they probably could be like on the back of a shelf because I can have them displayed and then have smaller dolls in front of them. But we got her. And then we have my other 2 Equestria girls. Like, these are very different Equestria girls. They do have feet, though. We have Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash. Got these from my coworker, and I need to get the other ones. It's a mission that I am going to be working towards because I don't like not having the friend group. Next up, we're going to be doing Descendants. These are the out-of-box ones. The in-box ones are in a separate portion. But the in-box ones, I'm pretty sure... Well, this one is Mal and her, like, coronation dress. Pretty sure she was a good price, which is why I got her. I think she might have been $5. Can't remember. And then this one, I can't remember which one she was because I got her at a thrift store. I think is she the genie one? I can't remember. But I got this one too. She was at the thrift store for $1, I'm pretty sure. And I got her, I think I got her the same time I got another one. Can't remember. But got this one too. Can't remember her name. And then we have my little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep. I need to get her some sheep. There we go. Sheep. So she has a little thing. She doesn't have her little staff, but I got her for free from my coworkers, so no complaints. And I can probably find one or make one. It doesn't seem like it's a difficult task to do. And so yeah, got her, and she needs sheep, so she has that. I also want to get a Woody. Because obviously. One doll, I'm missing the other one I got from this, like, line. First, they were with the boy dolls for some reason. And then I took them out of that, and I don't know where I put them afterwards. And then I got 2 from the movie Zombies from the Zombies series from on Disney. I never watched the movies, but I saw the dolls and they were cute. I still need to get a couple other ones. I'm debating if I want to get the boy one because he has plastic hair. That's really the only thing that really stops me from wanting to get a boy doll, except for Fierro. I want to get that one. Plastic hair. Give him real hair. Like, it was not even like going to be like that difficult to give him short green hair. It doesn't even have to be like that neat. Just like put green hair on him. It's okay. But I have this one. I can't remember if her name's Winter or not. But she's like from the second one, like the werewolves. And I do like me a good werewolf. Not when it's against vampires, but when they're like just existing, yeah. But I have another one, and I'll probably end up putting footage of them right here. But their name is Aspen, and they're from the third one, I think. And I would like to get, honestly, I would like to get at least two versions of the blonde girl. Don't know her name, but she was on a show, like the actress was on a show that I watched, American Housewife, and I I like her, so I want to get that one, two of that one, like the werewolf one, and then is it alien one? I don't know, but that one too, where she has blue hair. Because I love colored hair. And that's one reason why I liked this one, because it has like the little like white streak, and the other one also has a white streak. I'm not sure if it's on the same side or not. I think it is. And it's like her hair is like curly, and it's amazing. But I want to get both of those, and I guess one boy. I wouldn't be so opposed to getting the boy dolls if they had real hair, like back in the day, like the Kens of yesteryear had real hair. White, like the Bratz boys never had plastic hair. Anyway, I have 3 Mavis dolls. One's on my desk, and you would have seen that in the desk portion. Don't know what portion's coming first. But I have 2 other Mavis dolls. This one's a restyle because I got this one first, and I dressed her because she was nude, and I was like, I want to have Mavis. And so I bought a Mavis. And then not too long afterwards, maybe a couple months, I found the one that's on my desk, the wedding one, and I found this one, the one I really wanted. I really wanted this one. Complete, of course, with the bat wings. And in my universe, her and Jackie Laura are sisters. Jackie Laura also has another sister, which I will be eventually getting, so they can all be sisters. But yeah, they're going to be siblings. The outfit, this top portion, I'm pretty sure is Shadow High, and then the skirt is Bratz, because the Shadow High bottoms did not fit. Anyway, now we're going to go into my out-of-box Disney dolls. I only have 4. 2 of each. 2 of my favorite girls. I can't believe I don't have a Cinderella. Anyway, I have 2 Auroras. Well, this one's like Briar Rose, and this one's Aurora. But got these 2, and I love them so much. This one's like actually, she's not my most expensive one. She's my most expensive, like, shorter one. Yep, more expensive, shorter one. She was like 100, just 100. And the other ones were all 100. I think one of them was like a 2-pack, so she was like 50. And then this one was 75. So these are my more expensive ones. And then we have, of course, Ping. This one I actually bought, and she was in her Mulan, like the more feminine outfit. But I got it because it did come with this outfit. It also came with like the socks and the shoes, but the shoes and the socks are kind of like stapled together with like thread, and I could not figure that out. So they're in a plastic bag around in my room somewhere. But I do have my 2 Pings. Well, I got Ping and then I got this one's Mulan. So you can kind of see which one's my which 2 are my favorite Disney princesses. If it wasn't, completely obvious, because I have them in the 12-inch form and the 17-inch form. And I have 3, I have a lot. I actually I have a lot of these guys. I have a lot of Aurora because she is my homegirl. And last but certainly not least, we have my Blythe doll. This one was originally going to be my mini-me, in my mini-me outfit, and I love her. Is she going to stay my mini-me? No. I kind of found this other one that's going to be my mini-me, and this one is going to just be a Blythe doll that looks similar to me. But I love her so much. I love her thick curly hair. Is very reminiscent to what I have on my head right now. My hair. And so I love her. She doesn't have any eyebrows, which is funny. She does have a little eyeshadow, but she doesn't have any eyebrows. And I kind of like the way she looks right now, but I did get a bunch of stuff to customize my Blythe dolls. The only thing I'm missing is the pastels and the super clear. That's it. And then I can get started on customizing my Blythe dolls, which I'm very excited about. I'm also a little nervous, but I think it'll turn out okay. Once I shave it all down and sand it down and stuff, I think it's gonna look good. But got her, and she sits here for now. And they actually do fit on these metal stands where I can adjust, and I can put her because she has a big head and I don't want it for her to topple over. I put the little this part that goes around the waist, typically around her neck, and does support her, so that's good. Time to do the boys, except for Ash. He was with the Rainbow High dolls. The rest of the boy dolls are in this container. First up, we have Hunter. He's usually displayed because I have an Ever After High stand that he fits on. I'm pretty sure this was for Dexter, but he's always displayed with his girlfriend. And so he's going to go back to that. I just wanted to show him in this portion with the rest of the boys. I was thinking about putting it with the Ever After High, but I do have a bunch of Ever After High boys in here. Well, not a bunch, but I do have other ones in here. And then we have G1 Heath and G3 Heath. I wish they would make more G3 boys. I don't know if they will. At least not in the near future. They won't. But we got the Heaths. I love his hair. It's just looks more like fire than this one. But they're both cute for boys. Since we're on the Monster High, we'll just keep that band going. We have Porter. And his really weird eyes. We have Invisibility. I am 2 seconds away from getting the other Invisibility and just having 2 seconds away. I know for a fact that I have another Deuce. He's not in here. He is not in here. But we have Blue York Deuce. We have Dexter. I'm going out of order now. We have my one and only, actually that's not true, my one and only Disney boy. We have Dylan. And I'm a little ashamed to admit I thought this one was Cade. It's Kobe. Cade has brown eyes. Kobe has blue. So, this is Kobe. We have Slow-Mo. We have Jackson. We have another Dexter. We have Nathan. He's one of my favorite boy dolls. Does it help that he has real hair? It sure does. But he also just, I love him. He's also my favorite for Frankie. We have Edward Cullen from Twilight. He's going to be a custom for Batman in the future. And then we have my least favorite boy doll, Gil. I am missing a Deuce. I also have another Deuce, but you'll see that Deuce in the intro and not when I actually talk about them, the group productions. I found more boys, so they're gonna be in the boy doll section. So first up, we have Gomez Adams, and I got him a few years ago, a couple years ago, 2023, I think. 2023. And so I've had him for a while, and I love him. He's finally out of box, though. The last time he was in the collection, he was in box, and now he's out of box, so. Oh no! And then we have Claude. His earring broke. I don't even know when this happened. Because I keep him on display. And he's been on display all year, for like a year at least. Since I bought him. And he probably fell and broke his earring. That's kind of upsetting. But we have Claude. We have Claude. I have a Deuce over here, so it's just like, what is your name? And he's like, you can tell he's been on display for a while because his stand and his shoes are all dusty. But yeah. Got him, and his earring broke. That's very disappointing. Next we have Deuce. This is my, so there's one right there. There's this one, and then there's another one. So I've yet to get a G3 Deuce. I'll probably get one out of box, because in box he's now like $40, $50, and I'm like, Deuce already, what? But we have Deuce, and I can't believe I forgot that I had this one. Kind of embarrassing on my part. I have G3 Claude too. How did I forget that I have G3 Claude? I don't know, but I did. And so now it's like, yeah, got G3 Claude, and those are all the boys. Next up, we're going to be doing the Disney Fairies. I'm pretty sure this is the only line that I have completed. And so I also have like duplicates of dolls. So let's just get into them. We have 3 Tinkerbells. Tinkerbell is one of my favorites, so it does not surprise me. I had a 4th one, but I gave that one to my sister. And so we have Tinkerbell. I think it's one that I already had the outfit of too. Then we have her sister. We have 2 of her. 2 Periwinkles. Why can't I say Periwinkle? Periwinkle. We also have 4 Silver Mists. I don't know why I have so many. I don't know why. Well, this one right here, my coworker sold to me. And then the other ones, one of these is actually the one that was in the display. Can't remember which one it was out of these 2. Because they both have their shoes. And then this one, I think she came with another doll. And I was like, yeah, I want that doll. But then I got this one too. I don't know what I was thinking. But this one right here will probably end up turning into a custom of a different character. Because that character never got a doll. And so I'm like, okay, project. Change your hair. And then we're probably going to keep her face the same. Just change her hair and make an outfit for her that fits the character. And also make her some shoes, I guess. Or steal one of these pair of shoes and then paint them. I don't know. We'll have to see what her shoes actually look like. I can't remember. Next, we have 2 Rosettas. This is my original one. And then this one came in a lot. I bought this whole lot of Disney Fairies because it had one of the dolls I didn't have in my collection. And I was like, I'll just sell them. I might sell some. But I also might just make them into customs. Maybe I'll sell them after that. Maybe I'll keep them. I don't know. That's why I ended up getting like 4 silver mists. But we do have like 2 Rosettas. We have 2 iridescas. This is my original one with the shoes, and this is the extra one. She will probably be a custom. I have 2 fawns, and this one has a lot of. She's a very wobbly one. We have 2. This was obviously the newer one, and then this one is the original in my collection. Next, we have my Vidya, the only Vidya I have, well, in this version. She was not in the lot. She's really pretty. I'm seeing the purple. You can, that from far away you can't really see that it's purple, but you get closer and or you see it in the reflected in the light. You see the purple in it, and it's beautiful. I love it. Of course, I like purple hair. I always dye my hair purple. Purple is the color I've dyed my hair the most. Then we have Spike. Very excited about her. When I discovered that they had like more obscure dolls, I set out to get all of them. So we have Spike. Then we have Shimmer. She looks very similar to Vidya. Like her face is very similar to Vidya. But she has another version of her, I'm pretty sure, because this is her in the dress, and then there's another one where she has like leggings. I'm not sure if it's the same doll or not, and I'm just like losing it. But there is one where she has like pants, but don't have that one. And then this is the one I bought the entire lot for. Her name is Chloe. I'm not even sure she's in the right outfit. I think she was in a different, like her and so Rosetta were in a different outfits, and I think this is the outfit she's supposed to be wearing. And so I got this one, and she has her little shoes. If she didn't have her shoes, I would not went for the lot. And then the last one is the one I was missing in my collection the longest. I finally have Zarina. Very excited about having a Zarina in the collection. I wanted to get this version of Zarina because it's my favorite version. But there's another one where she's articulated and probably looks more movie accurate. And I kind of want that one too, but I'm pretty satisfied with having this one. If anything, I want that outfit that she has, the other Zarina has. But I think I really like this Zarina, so I wanted to get her. I also like her boots. And now we're going to do the other Disney fairies that I have. These are the ones with their wings attached to their bodies. The other dolls have their wings. They're just, well, most of them have their wings. The one that I got the lot of, they don't have wings. But the other ones have their wings, and they're just in a box somewhere to keep them from getting all crushed in storage. First we have Tinkerbell, which makes this my 4th Tinkerbell. Then we have Bess, and we have Beck, and we have my diva Vidya. She did not want to stay in the display. She kept falling. She should have been over here so she wouldn't fall, but it's okay. It's the end of the month's over, so it's fine. Then we have Rainy, and we have Lily, and we have Fira, and last but certainly not least, we have Perilla. I forgot her name. I had to look it up. So, sorry, girly. I remember all the other names, but I forgot hers. But yeah, she's really cute. I love her outfit. And so, yeah, that's all the Disney fairies I have. Just so you know the ridiculousness of how many Disney fairies I have. Next up, my Disney I Love You Forevers. I actually have quite a few of them. Most of them I did get at once, though. But let's get into it. I also got them at discounted prices because I didn't get them like when they first came out. First up, we have, now they don't have names, so this one's my mini-me, and she's currently in the Snow White outfit, but she will eventually be wearing the Sleeping Beauty one whenever I get my hands on it. We have the Bambi movie one. I'm not a big fan of the eye switch. These just look more like lively than these do. So I only have 2 of these. And the other one is the Ursula one. I got them both $15 or less from Walmart, but they're not my favorite because of the way their eyes look. And also like their knees. Like what happened to the diamond shaped knees? Then we have this one, which is the Princess and the Frog one. And then we have this one as Belle. This one's actually my older sister mini-me. And I got this box of nude ones. This one's also in like the second outfit of the Bambi one, but the top I couldn't figure out how to take the hands off, so I couldn't fit through the sleeves. So this is my younger sister's mini-me. I'm pretty sure this one is also Snow White. Can't remember, but they're like the little red streaks in the hair. And we get them outfits. This one is the Princess and the Frog one again. I'm okay with having a duplicate. I have another one with the same face, but purple streaks. Can't remember which one this one's supposed to be, but I think Ariel? I could be totally wrong, but that's all I can think of with the purple. This one's Frozen, and this one is my the youngest sister's mini-me, because it's the blue hair. She loves blue hair. And then we have the boy. I can't remember. I have no idea which one I don't think is he the holiday one? I can't remember. I don't know. I got them nude, so they didn't have their outfits to give me any clue on which doll they are. But we got this one. These, I love them so much that I wanted to get the face. Look at the faces. So much more lively than these painted on faces. She would be so beautiful if her eyes are like everybody else's. And so eventually, I don't think these two will stay in my collection very long, because they'll probably be sold nude, because I need clothes for my dolls. I have a lot of nude ones right now, and I don't really like their faces. And now it's time to do the porcelain dolls. I mean, except for the one that's already on my desk. First up, we have my Megara. This is the only Megara I have right now. And she came with Rainy and Aurora. I gave that one to my sister because I got this lot of the Sleeping Beauty porcelain dolls. I'm only missing one. So I'm going to show you all of those. And I didn't even talk about these guys because I was so excited that I didn't even film the unboxings of them. I just kind of opened them up. But that also leaves a little bit of surprise in the doll collection video. So not like, you're just like, oh, I didn't even know about these guys. So, yeah. First up, we do have a Philip. They actually have a couple different ones. I have this one. Next up, we have my Aurora. This is the one I had, and then I got another one in this lot, so I just gave that one to my sister. And they're like in these little boxes. Then we have my Briar Rose. Very excited about this one. We don't have enough Briar Rose dolls. And she doesn't like have shoes, so you can tell it's Briar Rose. I'm only missing Merryweather. But we have Flora. And look at Flora. Flora, beautiful plus size girly. Love her. Like, look at her. It's so exciting. They should have got their own video, but it's still fun. I think I was also waiting to get Merryweather. I am really slacking. But we have her. And these are my most fragile dolls, so I've been like very careful with them. They came all the way from like UK. And I was very nervous because I didn't want them to like come to me broken because they're already just like really like hard to find dolls because they weren't in the US. And so I'm just like, ugh. But we have little fauna. Yeah, fauna. We have fauna. Look at her little face. So precious. Love her so much. And last but certainly not least, we have my second Maleficent doll. This one's Porcelain. This one's kind of my favorite. Like, look at her. Guys, she is so beautiful. I love her so much. And I just discovered her leg's broken. This was one thing that I was like very terrified of, and it is like actually broken. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. I was feeling as I was picking her up, I was feeling her leg moving a lot more, and I was like, please don't tell me she's broken. And she is. It is so sad. I might try to glue it. She won't have the same mobility as the other ones, but I think I might glue it. That's kind of sad. And I didn't break them. It has to have happened in transit, which is just so sad. Ignore the background, but I'm on the floor and I have all of my in-box dolls behind me, and so I'm just going to show you them in like doll brand order. I have the Disney ones over here and the Barbie ones over here. I think we're going to do Disney first, just because I have two giant ones over here. So we're going to do Disney, and then we do Barbie, and then we'll do Monster High, which is the most, and they're way behind me. So let's get into it. We, of course, have the most expensive doll in my collection, Mulan, 25th anniversary, 17-inch doll. Love her dearly. She is a fave. Then we have the 65th anniversary Aurora, Sleeping Beauty. I was very excited when I got her. She was the most expensive one until I got Mulan, but I got them both in the same year, so she was the most expensive one for a while though, like 6 months. No one really sees this girl because she lives downstairs. But I got the little live action Little Mermaid doll. I got her for like $17 a couple years ago. I did show a picture of her on my community tab, but she never actually got a video. Of course, she was not in the last doll collection video. Actually, quite a few of them were in the last doll collection video. We of course have one of my favorite dolls. We have Jane Porter from Tarzan. I still think about the 17-inch one to this day. It's April, but you'll be seeing this in May probably, maybe June. And I think about her so much. I think about her every day. But at least I have this one. I will get that one day. Trust me, I will get her one day. And you'll never hear the end of it once I do have her. I'm threatening you guys with that. And I mean it. And then we have the 2-pack of these guys. I pre-ordered them last year when they were $100. And tell me why I went onto Amazon and I found out they were like $33. So I'm a little tweaked that I spent that much. Do I regret that? No, because I didn't know how fast these guys would sell out. I mean, I should know. My girl's not popular. I could wait. But also, I really, really wanted them. Because I didn't have a Maleficent in my collection. And now I have like 4 or 5. I have quite a few Auroras now. And maybe I'll get another one in Maybe I'll get the $3 ones and unbox those and keep these in the box. Or swap them. Who knows? Then we have the Radiance collection. I have 2 of them still in box. A goal this year is to get the second wave of the Disney Mattel dolls. But we have Belle in all her glory. I think this year these guys will be coming out of the box. Because I kind of had them. You know, I've had them a year. Yeah. So I was like, did I have them for 2 years? I did get them at the end of 2023. So it'll be 2 years at the end of this year. And we also have Jasmine, of course. And I think the next 3 are Mulan, Rapunzel, and they're Disney, so we're counting these in the Disney ones. We have the Disney Descendants, we have Allie, and we have Evie. I got these from a coworker for $5. And so obviously that was a steal. And I'm glad I got them from her. I love how I went into my closet and I found another doll. This is already becoming chaotic. And I'm trying to be more organized. So this is going to be in the same portion as the rest of them. But I also have the Midnight Masquerade Snow White. Do I have all the other ones? No, but I have this one. And she is so beautiful. She's one of my sister's favorite dolls in my collection. So I've considered that to be high praise. Very happy she's in the collection, and I'm sorry she's locked in my closet. I didn't even remember she was in there. I want to show you the American Girl dolls next, and this is kind of where they sit usually, so we're in their territory, and so the background's not the best. But let's get into the American Girl dolls. So first up, we have my Wednesday. The older ones I'm not going to spend too much time talking about. The rest, we'll say that for the newer ones. Then we have my first ever American Girl doll, Kit. She was going to be my Enid. She's just Kit. So I need to get her some Kit outfits or some more historical outfits because I think I want to dress her up more historical than modern. I don't think modern suits her. And then we have my Elizabeth. She's not going to be historical. Once she gets re-wigged, she'll probably be more modern. As she is now, and she wears a hat until she has a new wig. I am going to get her a new wig soon, I promise. I've been neglecting her for a while. I think I'm just going to try to find her just a wig. I mean, I bought her a wig, I just put it on a different doll. So those are the original 3 in the collection, and now we get to go into the newer ones. So we have my Samantha. I'm pretty sure she was a boy in her previous life. She has no eyebrows. No, she has no eyelashes. And her hair is like gone. But here she is. I want to re-wig her. I need to get her new eyes. Her limbs need to be tightened. But she's cute and I can't wait to give her a new life and a new elf. They can just revamp her. I don't know if she'll be a permanent fixture in my collection, to be honest. But she's here for now. And she might end up joining my sister's collection. Next up, we have my Jess. She does have a new name, but I think I want to make a separate video just on my American Girls where I introduce them with their new names. I just have them. Most of them don't have new names. So I'm waiting on that, and I also want to change their outfits again. Next up, I'm going to go into my impulse buys. Because those 2 were like my birthday. Now we're going into impulse. We got Krissa. She is my muse. She is my model. She was the tester for like re-wigging, and that was a success. It's actually fairly easy to re-wig a doll. It's not glued on. I've only glued on one doll wig, and that was the one for my sister because she's a little bit rougher, and I want to make sure that it's secure. Hers can easily just like slide off if I wanted to change it out. Next, we have the impulse of the summer. She does have a new name, but she's like just like you, number 2122. Her name would be revealed in a different video. But she is so precious. Her hair's a little crinkly because I did have them in braids because her hair like tangles up. Next up, we have Just Like You 21. And like I saw one online for a I saw one online with very cute like hairstyle and stuff, and I just wanted it so bad. I found a cheaper one. And I got her. She has like the loosest of loose joints. I think hers are like the most loose out of all of my American Girls. But I love her so much. One thing I will say is that I'm not 1,000% sure she'll stay in my collection permanently. Um, but I could also see myself eye swapping her. I'm just in the depends. Next up, we're gonna go with the more intentional dolls. I'm gonna show you this one. You guys have never seen this doll ever because she's not a permanent doll in my collection, but she is currently in my collection. She won't be staying in it for long, but this is Just Like You number 49, I think. And I was like going to keep this one and then sell the one. She came with another doll. It's $40 for two of them, and I was like, that's a good deal. Um, this one I was gonna keep this one and then customize and sell the other one. That one ended up going to my sister for Christmas. I rewigged her and took the stains off of her and then gave her that to her. And then this one I was gonna keep, but then like and I just try to fix her hair. This front part, she needs a whole new wig, and that's like a whole new project that I wasn't expecting to actually do. I didn't notice the front was cut until she was already in my house. So she'll be rewigged and maybe she'll be sold. Maybe she'll be given to my sister. I don't know. The next few are my more expensive American Girl dolls. The rest of these were under $36. These three were more than that. First up, we have, she was like the more expensive one until I bought the other two. And that is Just Like You number 26. She does have her hair cut, but she came like fully clothed, and I really wanted a 26 in my collection. Her and a 62. 62 I will get this year. I will get this year. I will get this year. Next up, we're going with the Christmas one. She might be the most expensive. I can't remember if this one was more expensive or the next one's more expensive, but this one is Cubby. I don't remember if I told you guys my plans for her, but she's in historical because she's going to be more of an historical doll. So just give you like a hint if I didn't already tell you what my plans are for her. And last but certainly not least, we finally have an Enid in the collection. We have number, I don't know if it's Truly Me or not. Truly Me number 56. This is my Enid. I'm so happy to finally have an Enid. If she's, if my Covey wasn't the most expensive one, she definitely was. I think she actually came with extra clothes. But I just love her. Her hair was a little messy, but in these ringlets, I did not have to do too much to fix them, which I'm very happy about. She does have the little freckles, but she is giving me Enid in the ways that Kit never could. I just like see her as Enid. I may or may not take the freckles off of her. I'm not sure right now. But I'm just like so happy with her and glad that I was able to get her. The outfit's not really giving Enid. She's new, so she hasn't actually, I haven't changed the doll's clothes in a minute. So once I change out the doll's clothes, she'll be getting an Enid specific outfit. And I'm very excited for her. I'm very excited. Next up is kind of Barbie, but I do have two dolls that have nowhere to be in this portion. So, and I forgot to put them with the American Girl dolls because they're like 6 inches. And so we're going to first do those guys. We have Julie. I got her from like a doll show. Got her, and then I got Elizabeth. This one was my favorite American Girl doll. And so I have her technically as like the actual life-size American Girl, and then I have the mini one. And so yes, I do love this doll. And she came complete, and she also came with a little stand. This one's only missing her shoes, which it's fine. We're not going to worry about it. Now we get into the Barbies. I don't have that many out of box. Yeah, I don't have that many out of box. I don't have that many in general, but I don't have that many out of box. First up, we have the Cloud Queen. I cannot remember her actual name, but she's the Cloud Queen. And I got it from the thrift store for $1. Her dress is not the best shape. Her hair is not in the best shape. She has no shoes, but I got her for $1. And I eventually will tackle this bird's nest. A little nervous to do that. But we will eventually tackle her. I can also see myself just getting another one. We'll see. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. I do have like Annika and Aiden from this line. And I want it. Like, I love Kelly so much. I need to get the Kellys. Ow! And her legs pop. Which is so satisfying. Barbies back then, they don't make them like they used to. They don't. Anyway, then we have Barbie movie Barbie. This is like the classic outfit. One thing, I don't know, it was like the bangs that kind of get me. I think they need to be trimmed. Because I feel like a little long. And also a little aggressive. To me, there's this other like Barbie that looks more like Margot Robbie than this one, and I kind of see myself spending a little extra money to swap heads. I'm not sure the skin tones will match, but I feel like it'll be fine. But that one just looks more like Margot Robbie than this one does. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but I'll probably end up changing the hair to make it look the same color as this one. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Because that one also doesn't have articulation, so it's gonna go. Next up, we have my first ever Barbie custom, where we just, swapped heads. And she is in a Disney I Love You Forever outfit. She probably won't stay in this outfit, but I did want to put her in an outfit. The shoes don't really fit. I guess their feet are bigger. But it's my first, made to move Barbie. I'm pretty sure the other one's not made to move. I can't remember. Just my first made to move Barbie, and I love the made to move dolls, and I need to get more made to move. The other doll, like the mermaid with the made to move head, I gave to my sister, so she's not in the collection. So next up we have my Morticia. She is always displayed with things, so he's just kind of going to be here too. And I finally have her out of box since the last doll collection video, so very excited about her. I love her so much. Next up we have the Barbies. I think we're gonna go in not really order, but I do want to talk about this because I haven't talked about it on video yet, and I'm just I am so happy that this happened. So in April, it's April right now, but you're not seeing it in April. I went to AwesomeCon and I met Orlando Bloom, and he signed my Legolas doll. So exciting! I love it so much, and now he's an inbox doll permanently because it has Orlando Bloom's signature on it. And I kind of have a little mini shrine forming of Orlando Bloom Legolas merch. And this is not a doll, kind of a little action figure, but he needs to come out of the box. He has a birthday present or Christmas present from my older sister, and it's Legolas. And I kind of want to take him out of the box. And then we of course have Barbie movie Barbie, the cowgirl Barbie. I love this one, honestly. And out of all the ones, I really wanted this one. It would have been nice to get all the other characters from the Barbie movie. I still need to get a Ken. There's two versions of Ken. There's Ken where he looks like a doll, and then there's Ken that looks like Ryan Gosling. I kind of need both. But also, do I? We'll see. I don't know. It's a thought. I'm not even going in order anymore. But we, of course, have my girl, Jeannie. I love Jeannie. I dream of Jeannie. And that just happens to be the name of the show. And when I saw that she was a doll, I just had to get her. I kind of want to get another one out of box and then just like change her hair to make her sister. She does have a twin sister. Or, I'm guessing they're twins. They're the same person. They could be her older sister. I think it's her older sister. Because they do have a doll of her, but that's like the older ones, and these like the more collector ones. I also wish they had done Anthony as a full kin. It's fine. Actually, it's not. Anyway, we have Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. We have Annika. This is the African American one. I love her so much. She's so cute. And I'm pretty sure she was not in the last doll collection because she was like a birthday present last year. I don't know if this actually works. It does not, which sucks. But this is from fall of 2005. And that's kind of crazy. But I have her. And of course, I have Prince Aiden and Bobbling Shiver. Like, she like bobbles around. I love how she's actually moving around every time I'm looking at her. She's moving her head. Anyway, trust me, her head moves around randomly. We have these guys. I want to get. I also have her, not in box. You'll see it in the collection. But I want to. I love the Barbie movie dolls. I think I need to get all of them, but I don't have all of them. Next we're gonna do the Christmas presents. They were not in the last doll collection. We have the 1996 holiday Barbie. We have the white version as well as the black version, as well as a gift from one of my friends. And I'm just like so happy. One of them has to come out of the box though, because the box kind of got damaged. I don't know if it probably got damaged in like shipping. So one of them's coming out of the box and one of them is staying in the box. But yes, I'm very excited. I think around Christmas time I'll actually take her out of the box and she'll be displayed for Christmas. Oh, that's the other one. I found the other doll. Anyway, off topic. And then we have my Harley Quinn. I need to get my hands on Poison Ivy. That is going to be a goal in the next few months. I swear I'm going to get her. And her video will be... I will film her video as well because I filmed this one. And yes, I love Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. I got the Funko Pops last year of the two of them, and they have Pride ones that I want to get that came out like this year, and so very excited about that. But I got Harley for the 85th anniversary of Batman. I kind of wish Batman had gotten a doll for the 85th, like him and Catwoman. Ooh, I don't know, but maybe the 90th, maybe in 5 years, maybe this year. I don't know. I'm hoping and I'm praying and I'm wishing and all that fun stuff. Then we have Barbie, Rapunzel's Wedding, and we have Prince Stefan and Rapunzel. Yeah, I can't remember how we actually looked because this is not the Barbie movie one. This is just like the Storytime one, I think. But yeah, we got Barbie Rapunzel. Barbie Rapunzel is my favorite Barbie movie. There are like a lot of options to choose from, but that's like the one that I've settled on as my favorite. I think as a child it's been my favorite, so that's my favorite one. And so we have Tommies. We have Tommy as the little prince from Rapunzel, and we have Tommy as Ivan the porcupine from Swan Lake. Got these two guys, and little tiny Kellys and Tommies are some of my favorite small dolls. They have rooted hair. They may not have all like the most articulation, but they have like little shoes. They just like, they don't have molded on clothes. I love them, and they have made so many like iconic dolls as these. Like they've made not dolls, a bunch of iconic characters as Kellys and Tommies in the early 2000s, and I need them all. I have two so far. So this is the Barbie portion of the inbox collection. Next up, we're going to be doing the Bratz. I had more than I thought, and then I found more, so let's just get into it. We have my Bratz Archangels, Chloe, Yasmin, Sasha, Roxy, and Jade. I need a new Jade because to me her eyes just look off, and I'm not a big fan of it. But we have her. And then we have the Always Bratz. Yasmin needs new hair. Her hair sucks. And we have Sasha, Chloe, and Jade. Then we have the 20th anniversary Jade. I have the Pride 2-pack. We have Roxy and Nevra. Love them. Of course, I have the Tweevils when they're just stunning. I love them so much. I also have Kumi. I think she was like wave 2 of the like refresh dolls. Then we have two from the Masquerade. I don't know their names, but we have a vampire and we have like an Egyptian princess, we'll call her. She's missing her little crown thing, but she has her shoes, so pick a struggle. Got them. And then we have one like Masquerade fairy doll. This one's Chloe. She doesn't have wings, I think, but I saw her and I was like, she's beautiful. I love her dress. Then we have two random dolls. I think the seller said that this one was Jade. I don't know if that's true or not. And I don't know why I actually ended up getting her because look at her hair. This is a project, and I'm kind of nervous to get into it, but we have her now. And then we have this one. This one was very much an impulse buy from my Whatnot days. And I think she is like a ice skating one. Couldn't tell you her name, but she's cute. And she's in the collection. I also need to fix her hair. But got her. She has no pants on, so I'm covering her lower half. But yeah, got her too. Next up, we got the Bratz babies. I am missing Sasha because she was never on sale, and I got all of them on sale except for Jade, which is just the other two. So we have Yasmin, Chloe, and Jade. I want to get the second wave when they all have like different hairstyles and stuff too. And I want to get the other dolls. I can't remember their names, but I want to get the other ones. I think the Bratz babies are really cute, and I can't wait for them to actually do like when they have real hair. Because again, you know how I feel about plastic hair. But I did grow up with these guys. We never actually had Yasmin. Though. So that's actually like funny that we now have Yasmin. But yes. Oh, can't forget this guy. And I have my one little miniature Bratz boy. He wasn't actually with the boys because I found him afterwards. But I'm pretty sure this is Dylan. But it looks like Kobe's outfit. So who really knows? But got him too. And that is all of the Bratz. Now we're going to do my fairy tale high dolls. We have Snow White. We have Alice in Wonderland. We have my Cinderella. We have my Belle, Beauty and the Beast. We have my Little Mermaid. We have my Tinkerbell. And we have my Sleeping Beauty. Now we're doing the ever after highs. I have them divided based on duplicates and not duplicates. So I'm going to do the duplicates first. I have 3 apples. Is she my least favorite character from what I've seen? Yes. Least favorite character. Do I have 3? Yes. I bought them in lots. Except for this one. This one is purely for body parts. So, got her one arm, one hand, and then this one's gonna be another hand. And she's just kind of here. I have 2 Ashlyn. I always want to call her Ella. That's her last name. We have 2 Ashlyns. Some of my favorites. I love them so much. 2 Briars. That's her name, right? I think Briar Beauty. Yeah. 2 Briar Beauties. 3 Ravens. I thought I had a 4th one, but maybe I'm delusional. I think it might have been just those 3. 3 Ravens. 2 Cedars, another favorite. The next ones are kind of ridiculous. I have 3 Poppies. And 3 of her sister. What's her name? Holly. 3 Hollies. This one was bought because I'm going to swap bodies with this one because her arm is damaged. So I bought her with that intent. And I bought this one for the outfit. But I like the twins, as you can see. And the most ridiculous one of all, I have 4 Cedars. 2 in the same outfit. This one came in a lot. And I can put this outfit on a different doll and use her for parts. Because her neck is broken. At least I assume that's why she looks like that. But got 4 different Cedars. Cerises. What did I say? Cedar? Cerise. 4 Cerises. And she is my favorite character. Let's see how many I actually know their names. We have Justine Dancer. We have Cupid. We have Darling. I'm pretty sure that her name is Darling. Ooh. And we have Jillian. Kitty? Jessar? Blondie. Melody Piper. Maddie. I also have a tall one. Mirror Shards. Not gonna lie, the name's kind of lazy, but she's really cute. Michelle, I think also kind of lazy, and she's kind of like my least favorite ever after high doll that I have. Lizzie Hearts. I know she's like the Black Swan, or the Black Swan, that's like where she's from, but do I remember her name? No, which is sad because I really like this one. She has really pretty dolls, and I actually bought the other apple for her hand. So she donated this hand to this doll, and I can't remember her name. I have a lot of dolls, okay? I'm gonna forget their names. I also don't remember her name, but I know she is in the Wonderland. Just can't remember her name. Jester. Somebody Jester. I was very pleased to get her for fully complete for the price that I got her. Can't remember the price, but I was satisfied at the time, so we'll just say it's a good one. And then we have... I know she's Beauty and the Beast's daughter. We have Briar. I know her last name's Beauty too, so it's like... Is it Rosabella? That sounds right. Rosabella. We'll go with that. We have Bunny Blanc. I do have another Bunny Blanc, but she's going to be in a different portion. She's like a custom. And then last but certainly not least, we have Ginger. gingerbread house, and she is beautiful. I want to get another one for that one to be ginger and this one to be like a mini me custom. But yeah, we have Ginger, and that is all of the Ever After High I currently have. I haven't bought any. The collection hasn't grown since the last video, but I will be trying to get more of them to complete that journey. Because I only have 2 giant fashion dolls, they're going to be in their own section. We have Madeline Hatter, and we have Jalopy Jellington. I don't know if I said her name right, but this is the Shriek Wrecked one. And I do want to get the original one too. And I think we make them twins and make one her name, and then we're going to change the other one's name to one I can actually pronounce. But yeah, this is going to be the twin. But I don't have a name for her right now. So she's just going to be Jalopy until I get another name. And then she'll get another name. So, yeah. But I have these 2 together because I would like to have all the tall dolls together. Hopefully on their own shelf. But for now, they're just going to be on this shelf here. Display it with the rest of the dolls. But they will eventually get their own shelf. And yeah, they look so... They're besties. They're best friends, obviously. And that's why I have them posed like that, because they're best friends. Okay. Now we're going to be doing the Monster High G3 dolls. We have Venus, Ghoulia, Cleo, Twyla. I have 2 Frankies, Abby, Caddy, and I have 3 Draculoras. This one, my first one, is a project right now. I'm just going to give her a bob. That's what I was attempting to do. She might need just like new hair. She might become a custom. But yeah. And I also cosplayed as this Draculora. That is all the G3s I have. I still need to get a Deuce, a Claudine, and a Laguna. And then we can start getting making custom boys, because they didn't make any more boys. And I don't really like that. But we are going to be working on that in the future, after I finish the other ones. And the other G3 boys I have were in the boy section of the video. And now we're going to be doing the Monster High G2 dolls. I'm not sure if she's G2, but she's in G2 era, so we're going to include her in G2. And this is Calamari, one of those. And I recently got her a new body that we're going to be attempting on trying to take the top half and putting it on a bottom half of a different body from Monster High. And I'm very excited about that project, so stay tuned for that. But we got her. Her body is really bulky, and I really want to downsize it, I think. We have another pet project, and that is the twins, Perry and Pearl. I think that's their names. And I bought them with the intention on giving them new bodies. I have not yet, but that is something I'm planning on doing this year. Very excited. I wanted to also include their arms, but I had to find a doll that will have the same arm pegs, so it's been a challenge. And same skin tone. I don't really want to paint it. I wanted to be similar skin tones. I feel like Ghoulia would have been perfect, but there's no G2 Ghoulias. Next, we have my 2 G2 Draculoras. I got this one in a 2-pack with another doll that I'll show you next. And then we have this one. This one my friend gave me when I went to visit them in Chicago. So I got these 2. Then we have my G2 Rochelle. Didn't know she was G2. I guess her price should have been the thing that clued me in, but she had both of her wings. So I was very excited to get this one, and then I found out she was G2. She's still really pretty, so I don't really care. But and I have a G1. She's just in box. So, yeah, good. Her. And last but certainly not least, we have Monica. She is, she was in the other Draculaura, because I'm pretty sure they came in a 2-pack. But got her, and they got them for a good price. I mean, like $40 for both of them, which I think is a good price. But, and it was also like 2 years ago. That is all the G2s I have. And now for the Monster High portion of the inbox dolls. We have the Fang member doll of this year. We have Venus McFlytrap. She was a very controversial doll. People loved her head, but hated her outfit, or wasn't like pleased with the outfit. I think she's cute, and I understand where people were coming from, but she has so many details to her that I just think she looks amazing. And yes, I love her like leggings and stuff. I did a whole video on her, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about her, but I do love her, even though she was a very controversial doll. Next up, we have my first ever Comic-Con doll. I got the Draculaura Cirque du Freak doll. She has this like really intricate like opening up flap thing that I took off because it literally is hard to store her in the pile when she has that on. Plus it keeps getting damaged. But I love it. I love that it says Draculaura, and when you flip it, it also says Draculaura. I do display her like this, and she has like stuff, dirt and stuff coming out of her box. But yes, I love her so much, and I was glad she was like the first collector, no, Mr. Collector. They're not called collectors. The first Comic-Con doll that I got. Then we have the Mummy Majesty's 2-pack. Another controversial one. I get where people come from when they're talking about the quality and all other things. I just also kind of take into account how much they cost for each doll, and each doll is $30. I think now they're on sale. I don't know if they're on sale or not, but I'm pleased with them. I really wanted a Nephra in my collection, and spending $30 on a Nephra instead of the $70 to $100 on a Nephra, I like it, and I think she's cute. The only thing I have issues with is the only having like one of these little like armbands, and I will try to get my hands on another one so they can have one on each arm, and they'll come out of the box once I get those, I think. I also love like Egypt, and so whenever they have like Egyptian dolls, I want them. So like Cleo's a favorite because of that. Speaking of Cleo, we have the first ever expensive doll I've bought, and it was Cleo. I love this doll so much. Not expensive doll. I mean, first Haute Couture doll. The first like Monster High I bought in box was her, and I love her so much. This is like a line that I think she finally sold out this year, which was just like, I think she should have sold out like a while ago. I got her in 2023, I'm pretty sure, and I just think they're so cute. A favorite. This is probably one of my favorite Cleos that have come out. I mean, in my collection, she's definitely up there. I think there's the only one that I would say is like higher than that is the one that I don't have, the Haute Couture one that I do not have. I think that one's stunning, and I'm mad that I wasn't able to get any of those. I was not even like financially able to get any of those at the time, and so it just kind of sucks. But I have this one, and I think she's beautiful. The other Haute Coutures, we have Spectra. The name's escaping me. But we have Spectra, and she's beautiful. I love her. And we have Frankie. I took her mask off. I think her mask is the thing that I really don't like about her, so I just kind of moved it off of her face so we can admire her makeup, which I love. I love her, I can't pronounce it when she has like one blue eye and one green eye. It's such an H. But I think Frankie is fun. This one's fun. Out of the two that have come out with for the Honka Tour, I do prefer the first one, but I don't have that one. So we have this one, and she's cute. Then we have the, what is this one called? The Holiday Skeleta. Every year their holiday skeletas are getting better and better. The one for this year that hasn't actually come out for sale yet looks fabulous too, and I might get that one as well. I kind of was just like, I gave the other one to my sister, one from 2023 to my sister. I'm keeping this one. My sister got me this one for Christmas, so I'm keeping this one. But she gets better and better each year. I think the first one was just like, I think there was another one. I don't have that one, but she's getting better and better. She looks more and more fabulous. I love her little headpiece. I love her outfit. And yes, got her. I love Addams Family. Everybody knows this at this point. And so when Monster High and the Addams Family collaborated, of course, I needed the dolls. And so we have Morticia and Wednesday. I have like 3 Wednesdays. Actually, 4 Wednesdays. And I have 2 Morticias. I do wish that we got Gomez. Not Gingerbread Gomez. Just Gomez. But I think they're cute. And this was for the Mother's Day. Next up, we have Fingvote Rochelle. Beautiful, stunning, love her box. Let's discuss really quickly the 2025 box for the Fingvote. Are you kidding me? This box has like the stained glass elements to it. Look at this background. This is a whole scene in the background. This is what I wanted from the caddy. Didn't get that. I'm sure she will come with like a little poster and a little authenticity thing. But look at this front. It actually is giving stained glass. Like, look at the lighting coming through. And then the sides also, like, Mattel, come on. That was lazy. We can all admit it. It was lazy. I thought it before. I'm saying it again. It's lazy. But I love this one. I do have her displayed in her box displayed. And who knows if she'll ever actually come out of the box. She'll come out of the box. But I had to keep the box too. Okay. We got this. This is 2024 Comic-Con doll. Ow. We have Ghoulia. We have Ghoulia Yelps. Deadfast Ghoulia Yelps. This is like a more deluxe version of her original Deadfast doll. I love it so much. I love her crimpy hair. I love her stand. Her stand is amazing. And I'm glad they're doing more with their stands. More interesting stands than the basic one. Absolutely. I think it was worth the money. She's still in the box, obviously. She also came with like a comic. And so, yeah. Love her. And, oh yeah, the, like, shattered glass effect on the plastic. The details. And I still cannot get over the 2025 Fingvote doll box. That is garbage. Like, none of these Fingvote dolls, they're $90. None of these Fingvote dolls have that cheap element of just put it, like, this was $55. And it has like little symbols on it. But this looks more elevated than the other one. $55 versus $90. And the little elements on it. I'm getting distracted. But I just think I'm very passionate about these boxes. They're still in the box because I love the box. and I don't want to get rid of it, and the best way to keep it is to have it in the box when you're low on space. Next up, we have last year's Fang member doll. We have Out of Fright Operetta. She is the least wow factor of the Fang member dolls. She's cute. I loved her when I got her. I still love her, but when you see like the first year when we got Julia, and you see this year when we got Venus, she just doesn't leave. She just doesn't give as much as the other two are giving, and it's a little sad. She's still cute. I will, when she comes out of the box, we'll be taking this like CD record player thing off of her. I think that really just like takes away from her outfit. And yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say she's ugly, but she's not my favorite out of all of the other Fang member dolls. And then last but certainly not least, we have Fang Vote Jennifer. Of course, we had to include Fang Vote Jennifer. Girlie is stunning. She's fabulous. She is amazing. She is a 1,000 out of 10. Look at this box. $90. I didn't even bat an eye when I saw her in the box. All of this coming together. $90. This feels like a $90 doll. She's amazing. She's beautiful. She's fabulous. I love her so much. And I'm glad she's in the collection. I'm glad I just like jumped as soon as I saw her. And yeah, she's here. Yeah. But that is all of the in-box Monster High dolls. I have a lot of dolls to put back now, so I'm going to do that. Finally, we're going to be doing the last dolls in the collection, my G1 Monster High dolls. There's a ton of them, and I don't know how many I have, but this is like the bulk of my collection. They started the whole collecting thing. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the nude ones. Like, these are like my projects. We have an original Draculaura. She has the little like elastics. And this is like the first Monster High doll I've ever gotten. Not this one. I bought this one recently. Well, not recently, but I did buy this one. But I was originally going to get the clothes and piece her all together, but did not do that because I just got the pre-productions. But I do want to like give her some clothes. Next we have my Elizabeth. Same thing. I mean, she did have clothes, but my sister was kind of sad because she doesn't know where her doll clothes were, so I gave her the outfit that she was wearing. It was an Ever After High outfit, and so she doesn't have clothes on either. And then we have my Cleo. She was a doll I got during my Whatnot phase when I was trying to get like a bunch to practice on customizing. She doesn't have any arms, and it was kind of a mystery, so I didn't know who I was getting, so I got her. She's not missing an arm. Her arm is in a different container, so she does have both of her arms. But I bought her nude because I liked her hair and I wanted one of them when she has her hair like this. So I got her, and I already have like the other Claudine, the 2-pack. So I wanted her, and she does have her arm. It's just not on her. And then we have Batsy Claro. She's missing a shoe and an arm, and she doesn't have her wings, but I think she's really cute. I think she has a Draculaura face, but she's really pretty, and I love her skin. It's kind of like, very similar to Draculaura's, except a little bit more milky, but I love her, and I'm gonna be trying to complete her. Some more Draculauras. This is not her original outfit, but I think she got her nude, and I think it was going to planning on making her into a like smaller body. Which kind of brings you to the other, what's her name? Bunny Blanc. Her head's going on her body, and that's my plans for her. And then we have the Creepover, I don't think it's Creepover, but Sleepy Time Draculaura. And I really wanted to get the twins Creeproductions. I have one of the original twins. And I actually think I have her like skirt on a different doll. She was in the Ever After High portion. So I have her. Don't ask me which one is which. I cannot tell you right now. My brain is fried. But we do have one of the twins, and I think what I'll do is just get the other one separate. And maybe try to find their outfits and maybe get one complete. She does have her shoes and her accessories. She just doesn't have the same pants or her vest. I'm not sure if that's her top or not, but I do have one of them. I tried to get both the twins. I managed to get one of the twins during my whatnot phase, and then the other one went right after it. And I did try to grab her, but her price went too high for me, and I was like, I guess you can go to someone else. So I did not get that one, but I am planning on getting. I like the twins, and I wish I had Monster High twins when I did my twin display last May, but it's okay. Next, we're gonna go into this container here. They're not organized. I need to organize them, but we'll just do that here. I mean, it is organized, but not as organized. The ones on top are the ones that are on display, and so they're going to be going back on display after I do this video. We have my Holiday Draculaura. She's always on display. I got her for Christmas one year. Pretty sure the year she came out. I can't remember. And then we have Kirsty. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce her name. And she came complete. We have Lenore Loomington. And obviously she came complete because I got her in box. But I did take off a good portion of her accessories because I wasn't vibing with it. But I think she's really pretty. And I just kept... She's more simplified. And I think she looks more elegant this way. And so yeah, I got her. I did try to curl her hair and it didn't really do much. It's curled at the bottom, but not really the top. Then we have my Raven Dance Wednesday. And we have my Lydia. Her last name is now Frump, so it's Lydia Frump. Oh, I was like, where's the other ones? They're in this container, so we'll get through them too. And then we have the queen herself, Vampire Heart. I have renamed her as Elizabeth because she was the vampire queen. And so this is, in my universe, she is Elizabeth. And I'm still debating if I want to take her heart off or not. I kind of leaning towards doing it just so we can stop thinking of her as Draculaura. And before I go into these, I do want to go into the other bin. I have so many Monster High that they're in multiple containers. We have Dracubecca. We have Real Drama Draculaura. This one I'm not going to be keeping, but I will be, like when they release them, I will be getting a new one. And this is going to my sister's collection. But for now, she's in mine. I do have Skeleta. We have Twyla. We have Honey Swamp. I want to get her in her her original outfit, but I saw her in whatnot phase, but I was like, look at her hair. It reminds me of mine, so I had to get her. Then we have Venus. And we have Caddy. Caddy needs to get her hair done. But got Caddy. And she is missing a shoe. But I got a good deal on her, so I'm just like, I'll buy her some shoes. It's fine. And then we have Enid Sinclair. And we have Wednesday. And I do kind of display them together. Her stand is currently being used by Morticia. Because Morticia's stand sucked. And I usually have them close together so they share a stand. Then we have Marisol, the tallest Monster High doll. Well, not because I have the taller ones, but the taller regular sized ones. And then we have Fang member Gulia, Holiday Claudine. And honestly, I need to fix her hair. it came like this, and I haven't touched it. I think I'll like her more when her hair's fixed. And then we have the Holiday 2-pack of Claude and Draculaura. I'm pretty sure I showed you him in the boy section, but they are a 2-pack, so got her in here as well. Now we can go into these guys. So we have Cleo, Viperine, which is Deuce's cousin, and she's one of my favorites. We have Spectra, Katrine, Widona, Howleen, Gulia. This is the first doll I bought in my Monster High collecting journey. This is the first one I bought. Frankie. Yeah, here's 2 Frankies. This is the Scholar Maze, and then this one is Freaky Fusions. And we got 2 Abbies. I'm pretty sure this was a 3-pack, and then this one, Ultimate Roller Maze. We got 2 Rebeccas. This one came complete for a very good price, I think $20. And this one is like the art class one. And then we have 2 Lagunas. And then we have Mistress Bloodgood. And we have Toralei. This is the first Monster High doll I've gotten when I was getting interested back into dolls. My sister got her for me when I started my new job. Then we have Claudine. This is like the 2-pack with her sister. Then we have Jane Boolittle. Then we have Bonita Femur. She's like the most... We have Gigi. I will show you the other ones that are on display in a bit. I just gotta figure these guys out. And now for the Creeproductions. We have Deuce, Claudine, Frankie, Draculaura, Gulia, Cleo, Laguna, Spectra, and Abby. And that's all the Monster High dolls. But that is my doll collection. I do have 2 more for you. I let my sister play with these 2 dolls, and they weren't in my collection when I was doing my head count or filming. So we're just going to show you them now. First up, we have my G3 Toralei. My brother gave her to me, or bought her for me, last January 2024. So got her, and her hair's a mess because she was being played with by at the time, 9-year-old. And we also have another Monster High, a Draculaura. I'm pretty sure I got her from Whatnot in like a mystery dolls, like for customizing. I wanted to practice customizing dolls, so I bought a mystery pack, and I'm pretty sure she was one of them. And she was also with like Cleo, and a G2 Frankie, which I gave that G2 Frankie to my sister. She didn't have posable arms, and I didn't really want her in the collection, even to practice customizing. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up getting another G2 Frankie, but with articulation. We shall see. But that is all of the dolls, officially. Not including the birthday dolls that you will see either before or after this video. I always film this video, meaning this is the second time I've done it, before I get the birthday dolls, because gotta count to make sure how many do I have. It's been a while. I don't keep track. I think the only doll I've actually kept track of was my 100th doll, and that was my Ping doll. That was my 100th one, and I haven't kept up since. Well, which doll is which. But that is everyone. And the head count so far, including these 2, is 325 dolls, which is kind of crazy. Did I think I'd ever own 325 dolls? No, I did not. It's kind of crazy thinking that I have so many, and that they're actually organized, which is great. I love that. I ended up putting the Rainbow High that aren't on display in my dollhouse, as well as all of my Disney fairies. All of them are together in my dollhouse, and eventually the dollhouse will be in my room. Can we do it in 2025? We are going to try. It's supposed to be going like right here next to Deuce. I'm just not sure if the space is going to work out, which is making me nervous. I'm not sure if I need to push the desk down a little bit more or downsize my desk. One of those has to happen in order for it to fit, I think. Which is kind of disappointing because I thought I measured it properly, but I think other things kind of got in the way of things. So we are going to be thinking about that, and then the dollhouse can be up here because it's actually like 3 tiers, and the top tier is the tier that needs to be fixed, and so the dolls are in the bottom 2 tiers. And so I just need to work on that. I'm going to be working on that hopefully soon. I got the screws for it. Hopefully they work. Because I think it's too late to return them. Pretty sure it's too late to return them, which is fine. I'm sure I can use them for something. There are a lot of them though. But yeah, if you want to grow your collection like I have, number one, be financially responsible. Just kidding. I make sure my bills are paid before I buy a doll. If I don't have the money to buy a doll, I don't buy a doll. I created a doll fund in 2024 to help me just like keep all the doll money separate from the bill money, and I put money in it every paycheck, and that's the money I use for my dolls. And if your budget is like $20 a month, there's so many dolls you can get for $20. There's used dolls, there's new in box if they're on sale or on clearance. If you go into stores, you're able to find better deals than online sometimes. Because I went into a Target, like a Target near my house, and dolls that aren't on there for that price were like $15. And there's like Disney LV Forever's, and they're usually $30. And they were not that price online. And I was like, ooh, I wanted to grab all of them. I did not do that. I was financially responsible that day. I only got one. So sometimes you just have to figure out which ones you want to collect. And if the dolls are more expensive, just putting money aside every paycheck or every month to save up for them, because I do have dolls that I had to save up for, the more expensive ones I saved up for, and sometimes the doll fund for that paycheck goes to one doll. And if you're looking for more used dolls, eBay, Mercari, also checking to see how much, like, what you're willing to pay for. Are you willing to pay for no shoes? Are you willing to pay for no hands? Are you willing to pay for no accessories? Do you want it complete? Do you want it not? Because the more complete the doll is, the more expensive it tends to be. And you just have to weigh the pros and cons on what you want to spend your money on. And that is how I grew my collection. And if you want to grow your collection, that is how I would suggest doing it. Just saving up, keep an eye out on stuff, and looking for a good sale. Because like a brand new doll, like the new like G3 dolls, you don't have to get them when they first come out. They do go on sale sometimes 6 months to a year, so you don't have to be the first ones to get them. Because I'm never the first one to get a Monster High G3 doll. I'm not the first one. Like, don't come to my channel thinking I'm gonna be on the money with the dolls. They're usually months afterwards. I still don't have all of the monster. You saw how many Monster High dolls I have. I still don't have like quite a few of Monster High characters that I would like to get. I'm just waiting for them to go on sale. The Omi dolls I actually will get immediately when they go up as a pre-production, but you won't see that right away. I'll just tell you, I got them, and you'll see them later on. But yes, that is my suggestions. I hope this was helpful, or like at least fun to watch me show all my dolls. And I will be doing like introducing my American Girl dolls in a separate video. But stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, bye!